I haven't told them yet where we're going.
You haven't told them?
No.
You know what? Take my key.
Car's not stolen.
We're going to... What's up, fam? Good morning. I just got a phone call that I was not expecting. I'm shook right now. I just got an invitation to travel somewhere internationally to go experience something magical. I am gonna be bringing Lilia with me and we leave in less than 2 weeks. I'm low-key freaking out right now. Like, I'm actually freaking out. I have so much to do now to prep for this. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it while I try on all the things that I just got from White Fox because I need to leave here in like 1 hour, but I have so much to say. These are my new absolute favorite PJs. They are the Girl Talk pajama set in lemon. I'm obsessed. I'm sure you can't tell why. Okay, so where do I start? So this invitation came for me and my oldest daughter, Lilia. I have a feeling I'm really gonna like these pants. Let me put these on. These are the One Call Away high-rise straight leg jeans, vintage, mid-blue, slay. These pajamas are so soft and cozy, but I have parent-teacher conferences and I can't wear PJs, so the material of this is so comfortable. Let me give you a full body shot. Oh my, what? I love this top. These jeans fit so nice. I think I'd rather wear this out like on a date night though. Speaking of date night though, I have a really cute dress that I want to try on, but there's a problem with traveling to this place in less than 2 weeks. Her passport is about to expire. Ugh, I'm stressed to say the least. Not about this outfit though. It's the Slow Jams knitted mini skirt set in oatmeal. This could honestly be a casual piece too. Like I said, all of these outfits that I'm trying on are from White Fox Boutique. They also have White Fox Swim and White Fox Active. So it's not just like regular clothes. They have so many things that I pretty much ordered a whole new wardrobe. Let me see what else I've got. Okay, going for a completely different look. This is 1,000,000% my new favorite sweatsuit. I've recently realized that I love this color. Like, I think purple is my second favorite color behind yellow. It's their leisure series in lavender. This is actually getting me excited for winter. And I am not a winter girl, but I need this in every color. They do have Afterpay available if you want it for all US, Australia, and New Zealand customers. So if you're in one of those places, you're in luck. No worries, because they do ship express worldwide, no matter what, no matter where you are. You know when you get those sweaters that you think are gonna be comfy, but then you get them and they're like not stretchy, they're rough on the inside. This is the complete opposite. I wish I could let you guys feel this through the video. It's like almost cushy and it's super stretchy, which is a problem that I always run into with hoodies. And it's one of the reasons I actually don't wear them very often is because a lot of times they're not comfortable. Okay, I need to get back on track. I got a parent-teacher conference to go to. Let me try on some more candidates for that. And back to the issue of the kids' passports about to expire. I had to do a lot of research to find a solution on how to expedite a passport. The cut of this shirt, I want this in every color. Is that gonna be my motto of this try on haul? Like, these jeans are, let me show you. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting these to be as stretchy as they are. Like, they're so form-fitting, but they're so comfortable. Like, your girl can... I'm not doing that at the parent-teacher conference. Actually, I got a skirt that might look good with this top. I've been dying to get my hands on one of these. Look at the pockets. This is the Back Again mini skirt, mid-blue wash. And the Looking for Your Love top in lemon. I love all the names of their products. Okay, final answer. I ended up going with the Rock Your Body boyfriend jeans and then the Only for Tonight long sleeve top. This is so stretchy. I actually got it in 3 different colors. I'm glad I did. No regrets there. So like I was saying, I am low-key freaking out because the only way to get an expedited passport is to basically pray to the passport gods that you can get an appointment at one of their like 6 locations in the nation. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this shirt. But before I forget, I have a code for 15% off White Fox Boutique. So take a look at their stuff. I'm gonna have some of the favorite products that I ordered linked down below for you guys. The code is just JessFam. Easy to remember. 15% off. That goes a long way. I might use my own code to order more because I think this is my new favorite brand of clothes to wear. So comfortable. Back to what I was saying. I am a wee bit stressed out because like I said, I did some research and actually let me rewind a little bit. I found out, which news to me, so if you're watching this and you don't know, let me tell you, you. Let me let you in on this. All 7 of our kids obviously have passports, and apparently minors cannot renew their passports. They actually have to reapply for a new passport. And anyone who's dealt with like the passport agency, they know that that is not a quick process. It takes upwards of 11-ish weeks, I think is the turnaround time right now. And if you want to expedite it, you have to be traveling in less than 2 weeks, which we are. We fit that qualification. You have to pay an expedited fee, and you have to drive or fly, depending on where you are, to one of the very few select places. So for us, the closest one is San Francisco. So I immediately called first thing this morning, 5 in the morning, you guys, 5 a.m. I made this phone call. The reason being is I'm Pacific Standard Time, and that would be 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I set my alarm for 4:55 a.m., woke up, called the agency, and by some miracle, they have an appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. in San Francisco, which means we have to leave our house around 5 a.m., drive there to get this passport situated. I am freaking out. I wanted to like surprise her about this invitation, but I honestly was too excited and I just blurted it out, and she freaked out and I freaked out. So I'm not gonna tell you guys quite yet where it is, but you can definitely leave some comments down below with some guesses, but you're gonna find out really soon, because especially by the time I post this video, it's probably gonna be even sooner. What do you guys think? So yeah, I'm running off a little bit of sleep deprivation. My voice is gone from this insanely busy weekend with the kids that we had. Addie's birthday party is this weekend, so I'm in the middle of planning that, and life is just so chaotic, but in like the funnest way possible right now. So I need to go to this parent-teacher conference. I need to get my responsibilities taken care of, and I'll see you at 5 a.m. Literally have everything on their list now. It's notarizing. It's beautiful here, man. It's clear skies. What's up, fam? Good morning. Bright and early. We've been on the road for over 3 hours to get to this destination. The traffic is insanity going to the Bay Area, but we're 7 minutes away and we're hoping for a smooth transaction. It was a lot to get here. I'll elaborate in a little bit. That was rather painless once we got there, right? Once we were there, it was
kind of boring.
It was boring, but you know, any government thing is, right? So now we are a little bit worried because our parking situation. Gosh, I feel like there's so much to the story. Let's just go make sure our car is still there, and then we'll go from there. It might not be there. I had to hand my key over to someone. That's what I don't understand, but it's right across from this building, so like it's gotta be legit, right? Famous last words.
Oh, no big deal. Park it.
I know.
I'll park it.
I'm not that brave. We were in and out of there in less than an hour. My passport will be shipped in 1 to 2 days. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I haven't told them yet where we're going.
You haven't told them?
No. I was like, I wanted to like keep it, I don't know, like surprise you with it, but I was too excited. So then I just blurted it out. I actually woke her up to tell her, and I was just like, oh my god, Lilia. And then she freaked out, and I freaked out, and she freaked out, and I freaked out. We're freaking out together, but it's official now. Okay, here it is. Oh, here's our parking. Hello.
You got it or let me pull up? You got it?
I got it, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yay. Yay. Gosh, everything is working out today.
We did it, y'all.
We did it, y'all, because that was stressful. Like, we did not know if we were gonna make it at one point. It was a lot. Key in hand, car's not stolen. All right, so Lily and I are gonna go on a little lunch date. Lily's been craving Chevys, and I wanted to, so. Did you know that when I was pregnant with you, all I would eat is Chevys? It's no wonder that you love it so much. All right, so how did we get to this point? In case anybody's wondering or anyone needs to do anything similar, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys what I had to do to get here today. So I have learned in the past 24 to 48 hours that if you're traveling internationally and you're a US citizen and you don't have a passport or your passport's about to expire, because Lilia does have a passport, it's just about to expire, and the place that we're traveling to, I just learned that your passport can't expire within 6 months if you're traveling there. So her passport would expire literally 3 days after we get back. It would need to expire more than 6 months from now. So I didn't know that. Fun fact, check where you're traveling to and check if that is a rule, because it is where we're going. So I learned that, and thank goodness I did, because otherwise I would have just showed up with the passport thinking nothing of it. But then I started freaking out because the trip is so soon, and anyone who's ever dealt with the passport process knows that getting a passport or getting your passport renewed takes a long time. And so I started making phone calls, I checked their website, I did my research, and the only way that we can get Lilia a passport, you have to call and you have to drive to one of their few locations that they have in the United States. So the closest one to us was San Francisco. I mapped it out ahead of time and I checked two different, so I checked Apple Maps and I checked Waze, which they both can like predict traffic for you. So I knew, because typically San Francisco is like 2 hours away from us, right? I knew that it was gonna take over 3 hours to get here, so I planned for that. In addition to that, if you're getting a passport for a minor, I look so tired, that's because I am. If you're getting a passport for a minor, both parents have to be present. So called her dad can't come. If one of the parents cannot come, then there's a form that you have to print out and have notarized. What did you just do?
I dropped my gum.
There's a form that you have to print out and have notarized. So called him and I was like, if I set all this up for you, can you get this notarized? He was like, yes, no problem. So I set up a notary appointment for him, gave him the form, I filled out the form, and all I need is him to sign it, right? So his appointment to sign this form saying that it was okay for her to get a passport, his appointment was at 7 a.m. Okay, our appointment today was at 9 a.m. and we're 3+ hours away. So that's during my drive. So on top of that, there is a long list of documents that you need to get your passport. So I'll just go ahead and say them on here in case anyone's wondering, but check before you do this. Don't just take my advice and run with it. Since she's had a passport previously, I need to bring her old passport. I need to bring her birth certificate. I need to bring a copy of her birth certificate. I need to bring my identification. I need to bring a copy of my identification. I should have grabbed my marriage certificate. Luckily, I had my passport with me, so they were able to verify why I have a different last name than I've had on her birth certificate. So keep that in mind. Bring a marriage certificate or whatever certificate you have if you've changed your names since you've had your child. I needed the application form completely filled out without signing it. You have to sign it in front of them. It was like 5 pages, I think. Printed that out, brought it with me. I needed a special form. It was form DS3053 that says that you have to fill out if one of the parents can't come. Gave that form to Gabe. He had it notarized, but I needed it printed out. So I had to now stop on my way to the appointment, which is 3 hours away. I'm like Googling, trying to figure out where I can go. I ended up finding an Office Depot where you can run inside and you can have things printed, which I have more to say about that in a second. You also need a copy of the other parent's identification. So whatever identification they used for the notary, you also need a copy of that, which he didn't have a scanner or anything. So I told him to just take a picture of it and send it to me, and then I printed it out. That worked. I also needed, what else did I need? Her social security number. I brought her custody paperwork just in case, but they didn't ask for it. But if you do have like sole custody, like for my boys, when I got their passport previously, and when it's time, well, it is time to renew it, which I'm gonna do it now. Since I do have sole custody of them, I wouldn't need that form. I just need like the custody order saying that I have sole custody. In addition to that, I also needed proof of travel. So I had to print out our itinerary. They would need a printed out copy of her itinerary showing that she's going to be leaving the country and when, and it has to be within 2 weeks. And it can't be 2 weeks. It can't be exactly 14 days. It has to be 13 days or less. Also learn that. You also need to go get a passport photo. So yesterday she went and took a passport photo. She went to CVS, took a passport photo. They're really easy to work with. You can just walk in usually. So we walked in, I had her passport photo. Like there is a hefty amount of paperwork that you need to get this. So I gathered all of that in the last 24 hours and I figured out how long it was gonna take for us to get there. So I get up this morning, we're out the door 5:45. We have to be there by 9. So that's over 3 hours of travel. And mind you, normally it only takes an hour and a half, but I knew that there's gonna be traffic. Anyone who knows California and the Bay Area, like if you're traveling to the Bay Area, it's just a mess, especially in the morning for rush hours. So we had more than enough time. We get on the freeway, it says we're gonna get there at 8:45 and I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. After an hour of driving, our time bumps up to 9:15. Now I'm stressing out because to get these appointments was already hard enough. Like when you call them to make an appointment, they say, okay, if there's an appointment available, like you're not even guaranteed an appointment. So I'm like, this is my one shot for this. So my appointment's at 9. Now it's saying we're gonna get there at 9:15. On top of that, I also have to stop and print out this form from her dad, like showing that she can go, and his ID. So, oh, I'm so stressed. But luckily my map kept prompting me and it said, do you wanna save 3 minutes? And I'd be like, yep, and it would take me a different route. You wanna save 4 minutes? Yep, it'd take me a different route. So I ended up going, I don't even know how I got here, honestly.
You did it.
I did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, na, 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 na. We did it. So somehow, some way, it now said that we're gonna get there at 9:05. I stop at an Office Depot, which was extremely easy. Like I'm so happy with Office Depot right now. I stopped there. I ran inside. Within 3 minutes, I had all my documents printed and copied. I ran back out. I get back in the car and it reroutes me and now it says I'm gonna get there at 8:59. So the travel gods are in our favor today and we, by some miracle, we ended up parking our car at, it was like 9:03 because I had to find a parking space, and that's when we got into the drama of where we were parking. So I'm looking for a parking structure. I can't find one. I'm in this rush. I see this tiny little parking lot which has has like literally like 20 spots, and it's directly across from this building. So we roll into this parking lot and there's literally 20 spots, right? It's a super small, kind of sketch, but it's directly across the street from this government building, which that's a whole nother story. Getting into this government building was worse than TSA. It was crazy, which I'm grateful for, but it was crazy getting in there. I pull up to park and this guy comes out of his office and he says, okay, pay now. I'm like, okay, no problem. I give him my card and he's like, I need your key to my car. And I'm just like, I'm 3 minutes late right now. I drove over 3 hours to get here to get this dang thing. Like, you know what? Take my key. Take my key, and if you steal my car, I have insurance. I didn't say that, of course. It was just weird because it wasn't like a valet service, and that's how they treated it, which, you know, A+ service, by the way. And looking back, it was fine. But there was nowhere to drive the car. Like, there was literally like 10 spots on one side and 10 spots on the other. So all I had to do was like pull forward, and they were all empty. So I like, not all of them. There was like 3 spots filled, but all I had to do was pull forward and park. And he was like, get out right here, hand me your key, we're gonna pay here, here's your ticket. He was super nice, but it just didn't look like a nice spot, you know? It didn't look like a place where like you would have valet service. It was kind of expensive to park there. It was $25, whereas the parking structures were less. But again, this probably could have been a really dumb decision, but I was just such in a hurry and had gone through so much to get to this point. I was like, take my key, take my money, I'm going across the street. We go across the street, we go inside, everything goes super smoothly. Like everything that I mentioned that you need, they ask for. So you know how sometimes they'll like say, bring all these items and they don't check. They asked and they checked. So I'm glad that I did. We were in and out of that office within 40 minutes. Like it took us, this is 6 hours of driving for us for a 40-minute appointment. Oh my gosh, it's just so crazy. So fast forward to the clip that you guys just saw of us leaving. Everything was fine. Everything worked out. I printed the documents. We got here, no problem. By the time we got through security, it was 9:20 and they didn't say anything, so that was good. I had all the right documents. She said everything is good to go. I got my Tesla key back and we are headed back home. High five. We did that. We did that. We're going to
Chevy's.
That's where we're going, Chevy's. We're gonna get some lunch. Home sweet home, you guys. We made it and I feel so relieved. I just got confirmation that the passport was indeed shipped, but I'll feel a lot better once it's in hand, so stay tuned. But also make sure you stay tuned on all of our other platforms to see where we're going because it's happening soon. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.